There's that face I make when a ball gets caught under a wall in Game 6 of the World Series. And the team with all the money, that's the face I make right there. Good evening, Last Minute Betting. Bob here. I don't know whether Mike's making it or not. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm here, and I'll keep the show going. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors. I'm telling you right now, I've already hit like 2 plays from sharp money today. There's a link below in the description of this video on the YouTube channel. And you know what? You just got to play them, man. I'm looking for plays that exceed the pinnacle limit, and I love it when it's like 2 times or more than the pinnacle limit. So there you go. There is there we go. There is a code up there. There's a QR code up there. Scan that, and you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's what I need you to do more than anything. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the applause. I need an audience that can laugh tonight because, I'd rather laugh than cry, right? Yeah, okay. It's important that we stay with the laughter after watching such a ridiculous World Series in which the Dodgers, which we said at the beginning of the year, it's not that funny, which we said at the beginning of the year the Dodgers were going to win it all, okay? I mean, they had to. They got the highest payroll, $350 million payroll for this year. They just spent $1 billion on 2 players, one of which, if they didn't have him, they wouldn't win the World Series. And I'm talking about Yamamoto. He won the World Series for him. With his pitching performances were absolutely great. And, you got to give him credit. I got to give Dave Roberts credit for, using Snell and Glasnow and Ohtani and Yamamoto in the last game. He went ahead and did it. Yeah. Hello, Tristan. You know what, Tristan? Here's the deal, okay? There's a guy who went out the next day. Randall was telling me about this, and I found a video, and I don't know how many balls that he threw at the wall trying to get the ball stuck under the wall. And guess what? Never got it stuck. Probably 1 billion to 1 that happens. If that doesn't happen, the Blue Jays probably win the World Series. Yes, the Bills won. Randall was right about that. Yeah. Calm down about the Dodgers. You had a $350 million payroll. They were supposed to win. Okay? They were supposed to win. None of this, oh, my God. Oh, I know it happened. I said we said Dodgers at the beginning of the year. Come on. We knew it was Dodgers. It's all about the money, man. They found the players. Hey, let's face it. The 3 Japanese guys, they got that guy in the bullpen. He's tough too. But Yamamoto coming and winning or coming in for Game 7 and just being lights out. Vladdy couldn't hit him, man. Vladdy couldn't hit him. Yes, they are. Hello, Lucas. Yeah, Sasaki. That's right. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I give the Dodgers credit for scouting, but let's face it, if they don't have the money, they don't win the World Series. Okay? That's really what it boils down to. And I realized that Toronto had the 5th largest payroll, I think, in all of baseball. So you know what? It wasn't like they're not paying guys either, but you know what? I mean, you can't keep up with the Dodgers. Basically, you had four number one starters pitching in game 7. What team has that kind of luxury? Okay. Really, what it boils down to, once again, they bought it. It happened. Yeah, here we go again. I'm going to say it every year. Okay. You pay 2 players $1 billion. Okay. You're on a different level of finances than the rest. Buying championships. Well, they're not a loser team. I mean, the Dodgers have been good for a long time, okay? Even without the money. Has nothing to do with being a poverty franchise. Cardinals are like middle of the pack. Everybody does it in the NBA. They always have a high payroll in the NBA. All right, look, follow us on X. Subscribe on the YouTube channel. Use that QR code there, would you? That looks like I'm alone today. Somebody else will have to get Mike going. I don't know where he's at. Because they have a salary cap, you dummy. Jeez. Baseball doesn't, you goofball. My God. Oh, are they? I don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear that. Yeah, they're struggling to close it out. How am I hypocritical? Plus 8.5 is going to cover. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. Hypocritical? I mean, it's going to happen. There will be a salary cap in baseball. Okay. They've got to even the playing field. You can't have one team having, the money to buy all these great players. Tristan, that's 4 number one starters. They were number one starters. Okay. Ohtani was a number one starter for the Angels. Glass now was a number one starter for Tampa Bay. And Snell was a number one starter for the Padres. Okay. And then Yamamoto, where he was a number one starter. What am I saying? I'm saying that the Dodgers are the only team that can afford them. What do you mean it makes no sense? It makes sense. They bought themselves another championship. You even the playing field when you have a salary cap. That's why these sports went to it, okay? To be more competitive. And if you don't understand that, then I got an idea. You should not be betting sports, okay? Period. They don't have that kind of money. That's why they don't try to buy a championship. I know it's a total waste of time. Absolutely. You're right. No comprende. Move on and see what we got from here. All right. Monday Night Football tonight. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to go down here in the corner for a little bit. You guys all right with that? Let's see what that looks like. I'm down here now. What's up? All right. Let us go to this game tonight. Haven't looked lately. Haven't seen what is going on. And obviously, Cowboys favored. Line you can get at 3 on a few books. At minus 120, 3.5 looks like where we're at. Let's take a look at sharp money real quick and see if we've got anything out here for tonight's NFL game. A lot of basketball plays on here. Be careful of the ones that are plus 2,300 on the money line, okay? Just be careful, okay? Look at that pinnacle limit. See if you're exceeding it, okay? Just be careful. A lot of money in the Trailblazers tonight. Lakers being the play, plus 333. I might sprinkle on that. I don't think it will win. But you know what? A light sprinkle of $10. And we'll put that in the bet tracker. And I will bet that in my book now. Bear with me a second. All right. Let's do it. We're going to put a little on the Lakers tonight. See if it hits. Sharp money play, just sprinkling a little on that. I'm not doing the Kings. Not doing the Kings on the money line. It ain't happening. Ain't happening. All right, you know what? Let's go to player props and see if we got anything out here. Yeah, lots of NBA player props. I'm just looking to see if I'm getting any NFL props out here. Double-double for Sabonis. What is that line? Well, yeah, no wonder. I mean, that, yeah. Yeah, 185, minus 185. That ain't nothing. Lots of money on Sabonis tonight. Lots of money on Sabonis. I am right now, there's a Jokic under on points. I was really looking for an NFL play. Been a lot of college basketball out here today. Boy, look at all those player props. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do player props and let's just clear our leagues and just click NFL and see if we show anything. Nothing. Okay. Then let's clear and select all. 100 results right now. Lots of results showing up for player props. Be careful. Watch how you bet now. Whoa. I mean, 60 grand liquidity 5 times and then another 46 here. Randall, what do you think about this? I mean, dude. I'm honestly, I don't know how to react to this. Yeah. Screw the Atlanta. Okay. All right. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Well, you know what? I got an idea. You can just leave, Tristan. Trey McBride has anytime touchdowns tonight. Sorry. Can't help you. Utah Jazz. I don't know if I blow this up, whether you could see it any better or not. Utah Jazz money line. I could go to Plus 140 here. It's plus 440. Can you kind of see it there? Utah Jazz is plus 440. There's 60K liquidity on the other side, on the Celtics. So play is the Jazz. I mean, I think I've got to at least add it and a sprinkle. Just a sprinkle. Okay. Yeah, spread for sure. I mean, it's you. I guess we need to start looking at these and maybe sprinkling some of them, Randall. The next one down is the Kings against the Nuggets. There's 22-8-32 on that. Let's look for college basketball. You said you wanted to stick to that. Old Dominion plus 7.5 is the play on Miami of Ohio, minus 7.5. But we have not exceeded the Pinnacle limit. So that is a line that I usually try to stay away from. Seattle U against Denver, not enough liquidity on me to take that play. Florida against Arizona, on the other hand, is a play that, they're favored anyway. So that's a play that I would consider jumping into, except the best I can get it is at like minus 170. So I'm not. Here's one. Marist against Xavier. Randall, we were looking at this earlier. That's just not enough liquidity for me to jump into a plus 733 play. And these are kind of close to the Pinnacle limit. Oakland and Michigan over 75.5. And that play is now gone. Coppin State plus 29.5. Only 500 liquidity. The Pinnacle or limit from Pinnacle. The liquidity's 546. Not very much. And yeah, we're down into the lower end of things here. So, as I said, I'd really like to have a button to take me to the top. All right. Sacramento, still the play there. Yeah, I got nothing else right now on sharp money. But we found a couple of plays. Couple. Miles Turner returned to Indy tonight. Okay. I don't know. Ask Randall. Yeah, baby. And that's another win for Bob, baby. I'm hitting the W's today. The one I'm wanting to hit is this one, folks. I forgot to share this. This is the one I'm wanting to hit. Take a look at it. Plus 8.5, baby. Anyway, I got $5 on this to win 1,650 or 1,647. Eastern Michigan, Buffalo, High Point, Florida, Miami of Ohio, Akron, UMass, Ohio, Kent State, Bowling Green, Ball State, and Navy. All money lines. I mean, dude, I just hit one today. That Northern Arizona play was a sharp money play. Um, yeah, you gotta give it a chance. Wow. Wow, Tristan. Really? You kind of don't remember who kind of just took care of you on something. Chiefs lost. Chiefs lost. Wow. I guess I'm gonna have to remember that, Tristan. I'll have to remember that. All right. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and X and Twitch. I'll be salty if I want. Okay. You know what? You just got to give it more. I mean, dude, I hit like 2 plays today, and I only got so much time because I'm working all day long. Let me look here real quick. Hang on. Okay, and then I just oh yeah, I've got the over 6.5 goals in the Pittsburgh Toronto game tonight. There was the Northern Arizona play. I've got North Dakota plus 36.5 tonight. And these are all sharp money plays. And then, of course, we got the Lakers and the Jazz. We kind of sprinkled on both of those, so nothing major there. Okay. And, I hit some EV plays today. And then I didn't hit, I'm up $20. Okay. I got 8 settled bets and I've got $20 in. I've got 8 more upcoming bets. Okay. Including anytime touchdowns, which let's talk about it. Once again, I like Pickens, Javonte Williams, Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride. Anybody on those? Exactly. Dude, who in the heck do you think showed Tristan how to do this? You're looking for over the pinnacle limit. And if it goes 2 times over or more, that's even better. Okay. And you know what? Start out small. Don't bet a whole bunch at once. I mean, that's all there is to it. I've been doing this shit since August. Do I need to show you that too? Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me go back to August 1st. I'm going to customize this bet tracker. Put today's date. I'm going to share my screen again. Oh, let me get this off of here. I just thought, if you wanted to win $1,600 tonight, you could look at that. All right, let's share the screen. I'm sharing me. Okay. So here where we're at. $4,106 is $100 per unit, which is 41 units up. 10.95% profit margin per wager. That's friggin' huge. And that's sharp money, which Randall and I've been messing with since the beginning of August. But yeah, that's what you got to have. All right, look, I'm not hanging out here long. College football. I did want to take a look at one thing. I'm going to back off of this here now. What am I looking at? Oh, yeah, that's right. Top 25 in college football. And here we go. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, Georgia, Oregon. Georgia's still got a shot. Oregon, Ole Miss, BYU, Texas Tech, Notre Dame is the top 10. By the way, BYU and Texas Tech play this weekend, followed by Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Virginia, Texas, Louisville, Vanderbilt, Georgia Tech, Utah, Miami of Florida, Missouri, my Tigers, USC, and then Michigan, Memphis, Tennessee, Washington, and Cincinnati. I don't see Florida State University in there. Sure don't. And as we start off with the rankings as of October 13th in college basketball, it's Purdue at number 1, followed by Houston, Florida, UConn, St. John's, Duke, Michigan, BYU, Kentucky, Texas Tech to round up the top 10. Then Louisville, UCLA, Arizona, Arkansas, Alabama, Iowa State, Illinois at 17, Tennessee, Kansas, Auburn, and then Gonzaga, Michigan State, Creighton, Wisconsin, and North Carolina. That's your top 25 in college basketball to start the season. Yeah, they're given too much. I think that they're giving that win over Vanderbilt too much of a ride. I just don't like that. Okay. All right. So that's cool. You're all right. You ain't lost anything. You may make money tonight and, all you won't even worry about it. You may go on a roll, man. Who knows? You know how it is. My Blues on a 7-game losing streak. The sharp money play tonight is on the Blues. Okay. Now I've got 2 sharp money plays tonight. I'll just tell you what they are. I'm going to throw them to you. I've got the Blues on the money line. That was from earlier today, around 9 o'clock this morning. And also at around 9 o'clock this morning, Heat and Clippers under 226.5. That one we'll have to see, okay? It's an under in an NBA game, and this early in the season, that could not hit. And by the way, yeah, you don't like the Blues. You dissed them the other night. By the way, scan that QR code up there, please, to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Anytime touchdown scores. Well, let's try and put a little SGP together real quick. All right. Let's just do this. Anytime touchdown in the chat. Brandon, I know you had a couple. I'm going to throw the one that I have, which is Pickens. Going to put together a little SGP for tonight. And there's George Pickens. Bam! Better put my computer back in Illinois. All right. Anyway, George Pickens for me. And okay, thank you for that. Okay, and let's see. Let me see if I could find Brandon's anytime touchdowns for tonight. Okay, so we both are on McBride. Brandon. So, you know what? I like that one a lot. Let's put McBride in there. Trey McBride. And that's a plus 4. Hard Rock has plus 384. And obviously, I believe I'm on Dallas tonight, obviously. Just one more. Do you like Javonte Williams to get a score tonight? And I'm probably going to just put it in there and put the Cowboys money line in there, and I'll call it a day. There. If you can't join in quick enough, somebody's got to do the work. Guess it'll be me. All right. And let's go with Cowboys on the money line. And let's see what we got. Oh, that's not a bad little parlay. Plus 1152. $10 wins you 125. I like it. Pickens, McBride, Williams, and the Cowboys on the money line. That is a little SGP for Monday Night Football. All right. Thanks for joining me, folks. Been a blast. Yeah, you know what? I didn't put that Dodgers logo up here. No way you were getting that, bro. Have a great night. Let's make some money. All right? Thank you. Just you can applaud all day long if you want to.